Hope you enjoyed today's part. This is Solomon and I see my latest review on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, Episode 90, The Banner of Revolution. I really like this episode a lot, even though there wasn't a lot of dueling, but I like it a lot. Okay, let me start with the point. Right, situation is this. Right now, Yuya, he arrives to save Rhea and Selena from the Obelisk Force. First, it's pretty fast paced. Then we get, the opening, and then we get back. We got to see that Yuya uses all three of his ace monsters from the three summonings: Pendulum, Exceeds, and Synchro. That means he used Dark Rebellion, and Odd Eyes, and Enlightenment Paladin. We haven't seen him since his duel with Shinji, and that monster is a beast. Some call him the new Flame Wingless, and some call him new Magician of Fate because he can use magic. He has the ability to bring back a magic card that was once used, and also do damage equal to a destroyed monster's attack points. He's one of the best cards out there from the new booster pack Breakers of Shadow. Anyway, the situation for them is very grim. And I mean, Yuya, he fights his best, but there's no end to the Obelisk Force, knowing that they are here. They're here to take Selena and Yuzu. Things are bad, and the enemies. And things get a little hit, because it looks like Yuya's next opponent is Barrentt. You guys remember Barrentt? He's the guy that came with Selena to the standard dimension, whereas they heard that people from the Exceeds dimension were there, and Selena went there to prove her power to Akabalio, the professor, by defeating one of the Exceeds dimension warriors, so she could prove her strength. But in the end, it backfired, and she ended up joining the Lancers instead. It's pretty good. The things. There are things between Barrentt. Like Barrentt, he wants Selena to come back. It's obviously that he cares for her a little. I mean, they have some history. I mean, he tagged along. He was willing to tag along with her, to the standard dimension. He came to him there. That means that he has some connection to Selena. That means he wants to prove his worth. That means there's a connection. He even tries to reason with Selena to come back, and no. But Selena's like refusing. Anyway, the duel begins, and Yuya, he pendulum summons. He tries to use his pendulum summon to try to stop, Barrentt. But Barrentt is using his Beast Borg or fusion style, the ability to make, cyborg, diffuse machines with beast animals to make cyborgs. Even though the only Beast Borg we've seen is Beast Borg Panther Editor, I want to see if he has more Beast Borg monsters on that. However, things are a little different because he tries to block Yuya. For example, he tries to block Yuya by using Beast Borg fusion chains like her chain locks. Like for example, he tries to he tries to use it to fight against any monster that's not a Beast Borg monster. Like for example, his pendulum cards. He tries to stop them in as way he can. So it's pretty unique. However, things are like right now in a mixed place for them because Yuya, he wants to fight Barrentt, but he also wants to save Selena. But there's a problem with Yuya right now. Oh. Man, sorry about that. Like, we got a bit of a problem here, with sound effects. Like, sorry that I wasn't speaking for a minute. I have computer problems. They're annoying as hell. Anyway, like, Barrentt, he tries to stop Yuya. Yuya using his beat. Anyway, the situation for them is bad. Yuya, he wants to fight, but there's a problem. Anyway, we get back to the underground. And Crow, he's being led underground. He got to contact Kurosaki, and he tells her that their enemies are here, and that means Duel Academia is here, and the thought in Shun's mind, knowing that his enemy, the people that he's been fighting against, are now here. He's ready for action. I liked how when Kurosaki, one of the guys, tried to stop Kurosaki from Kurosaki, he just knocks them on their asses. Kurosaki, he just does nothing but one hit. It's like reminds me a lot of One Punch Man. One Punch. If you guys have seen One Punch, but he doesn't punch, but he doesn't kill them right. He just knocks them out. Like just just one knockout. That's pretty funny. Even though and things get even more interesting. Word has spread that there's some problems. We get to see shots of Shinji once again. Shinji and Crow, they're all the comments like they want to rise up against the top. They want to start a revolution. They want to make sure that this world, are not slaves to the tops anymore. Or they want to start a major revolution. If you guys have followed the Yugioh Arc V Synchro Arc, the 5Ds arc, like this is a major step. They're getting all the people from the underground to the recycling facility. They're getting ready to fight. They're starting a revolution. They're gonna fight back. Things get even more interesting. Kongendaga, Kurosaki, Aki, Sawatari, everybody's ready. They're getting ready to make their move. They're getting ready to fight. Like right now, they're leaving this place. Things, things like really go to hell. Right away because they're not leaving without a fight. And they also got to deal with that one guy, Gallagher. You guys remember Gallagher, right? Hey, that dude with all the jewelry pop. And one commenter, one guy, one of my favorite jokes about Gallagher is that one guy said he looked like Kanye West in 10 years. That was pretty funny. That's one of the best lines I heard describe a character ever. Anyway, the situation for them is this. Like basically like this. They gotta fight. Gallagher's gonna get in the way, and so is the security guys. So they gotta fight their way through. It's a big deal. We also get to see Yuzu and the others. They're responding. Yuzu, she's still worried because her bracelet started to glow. She knows something is wrong with Yuya. She can feel it. They feel it. There's something wrong, and this is a major. And things are bad. Selena's still knocked out from that nerve gas, and her bracelet started to glow. Like things are bad. Everybody's like making their moves. We also get some cutback scenes into Yuya. He draws a card, and the card he drews is Smile World. Like Yuya, he knows that he wants to fight Academia, but there's a part of him that loves dueling and is an entertainer. He wants to bring smiles to people. He wants to make them laugh. He wants to remember his father's dueling style. Duel with a smile, entertain him, and have fun. He wants to remember that. But in this interdimensional war, smiling is not enough. Smiling is not enough. He knows he has to fight to get once. And Yuya, he does want to fight. He still has to smile for the heart, but he's still hesitating. And one of the reasons for his hesitation is because of Rada. Rada wants to fight, but there's a part of him that's still nerve-wracking. Remember, Rada came from a war-torn land. When he sees the obelisk, it reminds him of the soldiers that destroyed his country. Like, reminds him of the soldiers that destroyed his homeland, his country. Right. So right now he's like in struggle, at odds with himself on the inside. But Yuya, he rallies back. He summons Dark Rebellion, Exceeds Dragon, but Valak Khan is back using more, Beastborg lockchain stuff. He's trying to block Yuya's move, make sure he doesn't attack. This is a big deal because if Yuya can't attack, he can't fight, and he can't fight, he can't win. And then you got back to the underground. Things are the Lancers are fighting back. We get to see some more characters that we haven't seen in a while. We get to see once again. We get to see Chojuro Tokamatsu. Like we get to see him enjoy Chojuro's back. Things are back, and they all fight. We get to see Kurosaki using Blaze Falcon to wipe out all his enemies at once. It'd be cool if we see him do that, but it's just they're just rushing it. But it makes sense. But things are getting bad. Gallagher, he tries to fight back. Remember, Gallagher, he's a pawn of Jean-Michel Roger. He's just a pawn for him, and so he can find good duelists and send them to Jean so he can use his tools for his ambition. Like he did with Sergei and the others. However, Gallagher even tries to duel a little bit, like Gallagher, but he fails. A bit. He fails. He tries to capture it using like guns, using shooting nets, 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 and he even how they go out the way when he's on the rail, how he hits this cage, these electrical bars these bars that are electrified. I think they it's pretty funny. You get to see him all fried and his clothes torn up, afro. So sorry for spoiling a lot of shit. But how he tries to duel, how his gold watch, his platinum gold watch with all those diamonds starts to duel this too. How he tries to duel, and one of the people that comes to their rescue, Duel Changer 227, who dueled both Yuya and Yugioh and lost both times. How this dude just suddenly, I was like, wow, he becomes the hero of the story. And it's not just him; it's other people from security who were sent underground. Like this guy went from a loser to like right now I'm the spokesman. Like I know what y'all feel now. Like like I'm gonna kick ass alongside y'all. It's pretty funny, you know. Anyway, the situation is this: his the Shinji and the other commoners, along with the Lancer, they're escaping the underground facility. They're rallying. And Shinji said himself, "The banner of evolution." They get ready to rally against the tops. Yuya is doing ballet. He's holding his own, but ballet. He's blocking every move he makes, whether it's fusion, whether it's exceeds, ease, exceeds or pendulum. Um, um, and right now things are getting bad, very very bad. For Yuya, but he's maybe down, but he's not out. He can keep coming up with a plan. However, like everybody's making a move. John Michelle Roger is furious that his plans are not going his way. He can't capture Selena. The Obelisk Force and the Lancers. Everybody's move. All his enemies are coming at him as once. And right now, this is a three-sided war, and the synchro dimensions in the middle. Oh, so, oh, I like the preview we got last week. The preview we looks like we got to see Ballad. He's still dueling Yuya, and we all looks like we're gonna get what we wanted, a duel between Yugioh and Yuya, and not Yuya, Yuri. Finally, Yuri and Yugioh. Well, I want to see his Star Venom Fusion Dragon, and it looks like Yuya's also gonna get some Berserk mode. So that anyway, hey, that's all I gotta say. It's a very big deal. Like something's coming. I can't wait to see what happens next. But it's gonna be the same as last time. A whole lot of shit's gonna happen and a whole lot of fighting, and it's gonna be a whole lot of messy. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed this. And comment, Sky. Thank you. This is Solid Dance Game, a laser view, another spoon episode. So, so I'm an idiot. Give me this is episode. Screw it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V episode of 90. That's all I gotta say. Bye. Crazy. I'm just so excited.